I did not even have access to my email this week. It's such a long, stupid story. I phone carrier companies. Someone got into my email or something. I just want to check in and say hi. I just went back to Sloan's live because I finished teaching and she just finished. So I was hoping somebody could update me on what she was talking about. I watched the Kate Middleton video today, which I thought was awesome. I just want to check in. I'm going to do a red bar. There's a new one. I was thinking about doing it tonight, maybe tomorrow. It's actually an ad for Blistex. I'm just kidding. I want to thank everyone who's still part of my Patreon because it's been not as consistent as I would like. I would like to figure out if somebody knows this, how to do like lives that are just private on Patreon. Just private on Patreon. Because I think that would be cool. I'm sure I could probably figure it out. But getting through this week. Pretty intense anyway. Let's see. So what else? There's a couple topics of things that I wanted to make videos on. And I felt so like, okay, so I had to figure out all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I felt so floored when I couldn't even go to like my YouTube app on my phone, or I couldn't access anything. That's all sorted, thankfully. Yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank. I was hoping a bunch of you guys would be here from Sloan's chat and tell me what Sloan was talking about. But mostly I just want to say hi. Painted my nails blue, so that's fun. I don't know. I don't ever really like nail polish remover. It takes a long time. Let's see. It's July. It's July 12th, 2024. Let me cover a few my opinions on some current events. Oh, let's talk about this. Let me talk to myself about this, and you'll see it later. Did you guys hear about the selfless car drivers that are driving themselves into other cars, evading and avoiding police officers? So I've seen these cars in Los Angeles. They're called Waygo, Waygo, I think. I don't know, people like take them. Like you can use it as an Uber, I guess. So the way it goes, I've only seen these things. They're white cars. They drive around. How can I show you? I can show you. These white cars, they drive around and they've got cameras on the top. Like the way, it's not like a siren for a police officer car. It's just a circle and it's a freaking camera and it's creepy because like you're walking your dog or whatever and it's like taking 5,000 pictures a second. It's like, yo, I did not opt for this photo. Get the hell out of here. My one friend had a theory that it was Google Maps. Like it was a car that updates Google Maps. And I was like, nah, dude, there's too many of them. This is something else. So I saw something yesterday. A police officer sees a Waygo car, one of these self-driving cars, driving itself in the wrong way, going the wrong direction in traffic in Los Angeles. The stupidest part of this whole fucking thing, you guys, is that this car is a self-driving car. Okay, we established that part, yes? It's driving the wrong way, like on opposite traffic, super dangerous. Any one of us would get a ticket for this or taken to jail or whatever. This police officer, it showed like the body cam footage. This police officer walks up to no one. There's no one in the car. Just an empty car. And he walks up and he's like, you know, like talking to the car as if it's a human. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? This is not, there's no human in this car. Not to mention, when the cops started following the car, this Waygo car, this selfless driver car, it tried to like, it almost was like in a high-speed chase with the car. This car in the so stupid. Hold on, I have to show it to you. In the process of running away from the police, almost like killed or seriously injured other people. And this one guy's like, Yeah, I was like, at the stop sign or whatever, and it just like ran and like it hit some other cars. Like if anyone else did that, they'd be in trouble. So who's liable for the damage and the shit that these cars are doing? These no people in them cars. Okay, I gotta show you. It's gonna be ghetto, but we're gonna do it. Oh, this too. The first robot killed himself. Thank you, Jared Jaguar. The first robot committed suicide in South Korea. I told that to one of my friends. I think it was Danielle, actually. She's like, to be fair, I think anyone in South Korea will kill themselves. Okay, so I gotta show you this. Selfless driver cars gone wild. I don't know. But the incidences have increased. I can't with this police officer speaking to a literal car as if it's a person. He goes up with his body cam and he's like, you were going 75 miles in the wrong direction. He's not speaking to anyone. There's no one in this car. You're going 67 miles over 30 miles over the speed limit in the wrong direction. And da 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 da. I'm like, I'm so confused. You're not talking to anyone, sir. Like, what the fuck is happening? Autonomous vehicle so it's happening everywhere. I know it's happening in LA. Ain't nobody in it.
Turn now to California and a bizarre encounter between police
and a it's not that
car.
Bizarre.
Faith Abube has the story. This morning, this video going viral, showing a self-driving car being pulled over by police in San Francisco.
Crazy.
The car was pulled over because it was driving at night without headlights on. At first, it looks like an ordinary traffic stop. An officer gets out of his car to speak to the driver, only to discover
ain't nobody in it.
And then the car speeds away from the officers, passing through an intersection.
Look! You guys, I can't.
Pulling over again. Multiple officers then approached to inspect the car. The company that operates the car and is majority owned by General Motors tweeted, quote,
"Hi, Angela, I love you."
Yielded to the police vehicle and then pulled over to the nearest
Why do you guys
location.
care if I'm
An
vaping?
officer
Shut up.
contacted Cruise personnel and no citation was issued. Cruise won approval this year to
Wait,
operate
look at
its
them
driverless
talking to a
taxis
car
in
with
part
no
of
one
the
in
city.
it.
Another company, Waymo, is also offering driverless
Okay,
rides
you guys see
in
what I'm
San
talking
Francisco.
about? That thing.
The reason there are so few of these companies.
Hold on. All right, let me answer some questions first of all. Who's here that I don't know? Don't talk shit to me. I don't want to hear it. You become upset because I'm vaping? Then go away. Go somewhere where you're not going to be upset. Biden or Trump? Are you joking? I don't do politics. Okay. Did you guys see, Angela, did you see the camera on top? Hold on. So this is the thing. 5 police officers are talking to a machine. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about.
Tweeted, quote, our autonomous vehicle yielded to the police vehicle and then pulled over to the nearest safe location.
Chris
An
Mack!
officer contacted Cruise personnel.
Chris Mack!
No citation was issued. Cruise won approval this year to operate its driverless
You guys
taxis
see that
in
right
part
there?
of the city. Another company,
That,
Waymo,
that,
is
that.
also
That's a
offering
camera.
driverless rides in San Francisco.
The reason there are so few of these companies
Okay.
and vehicles on the road is because this
I'm
technology.
sorry, I gotta find this dude. It was like 6 days ago in Los Angeles. And goes up and has a full-on conversation with a literal... Okay, it's happening everywhere, guys. Did you see that movie? I told you guys to watch it. Leave the World Behind. One of the scariest scenes to me was all those white Teslas running into each other. Just smash, smash, bang, bang. Like, why do we think that's not going to happen? Oh, yo, there was another incident. These 2 girls were like, we took a drive. So you can use these things as Ubers. They took it as an Uber ride. Okay, first of all, guys, could you ever imagine? I can't. I'm sorry. I can't get into a car with nothing there. So these girls order a Waygo as an Uber or whatever. So they get into a car. It's like the Phantom of the Opera or something, you know? They're like, like you're just in the back and like it's just like I could never do this, but they did it. Brave women as they are. This shit cracks me up. They were like, yeah, so we got the Wago. It was a good deal. The cars started to swerve and get aggressive with other cars, and then it smashed into a tree. I'm telling you guys, we're just getting started here. Okay, so I took my first ride. We don't care about you. We want to see what happened. Well, I did, right, selfless cars gone wild. Selfless cars, selfless drivers. What is it actually called? Driverless cars. Driverless car incidents 2024. I can't. Okay. And also this, you know, I don't know what it is, guys. Is it just me? I feel like everyone that drives a Tesla is an asshole. I've been like almost hit by Teslas when I'm walking and I have the right of way as a pedestrian. I have it's like the way they drive in the street. It's like, and I was thinking today, I was like, I feel like maybe something about that car makes people assholes. Like maybe they weren't assholes preceding ownership of the car. Maybe it's just something that like, you know what I mean? Like maybe they were edging and it just like pushes them over the edge to be crazy fucking people. Okay, so this one, live accident. Give me what I want. Are driverless cars ready to hit the road? No! No. Okay, pedestrian struck and injured by cruise autonomous vehicle. Okay. Let's go.
All right, we have an update now on that breaking news in San Francisco where a woman has been seriously injured after being hit by
I am not laughing at this woman. I am laughing at the fact that anyone thought this was a good idea.
Just south of Market, he joins us live with the very latest. Zach, what can you tell us here?
Yeah, and this is still very much an active scene, as you can see.
Zaire!
Section of 5th between Market and Mission.
Danny Woodward!
To my left over there, you can see the cruise vehicle that was
Okay,
involved
so not only is it not safe to order these things to roll around in, watch out when you're walking on the street. I wasn't wrong. Remember I told you I saw these things starting to like drive around and I was like, I just don't want my picture taken. I don't like how rude of you. Little did I know this thing could have probably hit me at any time.
9:30 this evening, a female pedestrian was crossing the street when
Ryan!
she was struck by that cruise vehicle. We are told that no one was inside the cruise vehicle. There was no driver behind the wheel, and there were no passengers inside that cruise vehicle. But the female pedestrian becoming trapped underneath of that vehicle, trapped under the left axle. For more on the rescue effort that took place,
I can't. There's too many of these stories, guys. Okay, so let me just say this. Also, people getting locked into their Teslas, that could just also make you an asshole. Like, I think if that happened to me one time, it would probably change everything. But I saw this girl, like, and it's hilarious with social media these days. I saw this girl, she's like, I'm burning, I'm dying in my car. I can't get out of it, but here I am live on Instagram, like 120 degrees inside the car. Can't open it. How you guys doing? And why have there been like 100,000 people that have been stuck in their cars and can't open their fucking cars? I love you, Danny. I love Ryan, Zaire, Lance Santino. Oh my God, this is amazing, guys. I was just coming on here to like for nothing. Happy Friday, you guys. If you want the best dog trainer person in the whole entire world, also please subscribe to Lance Santino. Okay, is your client nice that drives a Tesla? Is he normal? So I heard that Teslas have like they have this, it's like having an iPhone that's your car. Okay, that sounds inauspicious to me. I don't want anything more spying on me that's spying on us already. Me, us. But I just don't get it. I don't understand. It's like, I don't even think they're very cool cars. I wouldn't want one. You know, but people that drive them, it's like maybe the technology or something is like fucking with their brains and that's why they're weird. I'm not joking. In the last 3 months, like a 15-year-old, literally, or 16, you have to be 16 to drive. He was like 16, but he was like 10. He tried to hit me, my physical body, with his car, with his Tesla. I'm like, what? Like, it's always, and now, like, so I am teaching a lot more and I'm driving a lot more, which is all like a thing. A few of you know that driving was sort of a traumatic thing for me for a while, and I didn't drive really for 8 years. So I'm driving a lot, and I could drive 4 times a week. Like, I'm pretty proud of myself. I drive 8.8 miles 4 times a week each way. Do the math on yourself. It's a lot of miles. So always the person though, but I do the speed limit. I don't give a fuck. I take my time. I'm like an old lady. It's so funny. I don't even care. People ride my ass, and I'm just like, 35? I'm chilling 35. You guys, I'll do some fucked up shit. People will... I've thought about this a few times. You know how if you stop your car, it's always their fault? Like, you're not supposed to ride people's tails like that. It's illegal. I think in most states, you're supposed to have a car length between you and the bumper in front of you. And you can do that thing where you slam on your brakes and they'll hit you and it'll be their fault. I've thought about that a few times. But mostly, I'll do some, like, I don't even know. Like, I'm already, like, embracing my old lady bitch self, doesn't give a fuck. I'm like these weird hand motions. Another thing I noticed since I'm more comfortable in driving, like, more comfortable with driving, I've gotten more comfortable that, like, so before it was just staying the speed limit and, like, you know, just getting more used to driving again. And now it's like, no, I'm like using my horn. I'm like, I have to explain to you that you're not doing this proper. No, that's rude. And then, oh, you're just going to cut me off so you can end up at the same red light right next to me? Okay. How do you feel about that now? I'll stare people down. It's so childish. Oh my gosh. You're on 476? Oh, is that a road? But now my face is frozen in the worst possible place. I didn't mute myself. Danny was calling. Shit. I don't know what to do now.